Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Friday Night Frights. Hopefully... Uh-oh, hold on a second. Okay. Oh, I see, right. I see why. Okay. Alright. Welcome back to Friday Night Frights. We are getting video set on. It should be showing up now. Okay, good. So, tonight, I decided super last minute that we would be playing a game called The Glass Staircase. It is kind of a, I don't know, like a vague title, but I think I've seen some videos on it before. Like I kind of recognize this game, but it's not something I could find on Steam. I had to go to itch.io to get it. But yeah, it looks interesting, at least from what I've seen from the sound test. I got a very cheap jump scare actually during the sound test, so probably happened to us again. Alright, so let's start up a new game here. But yeah, just trying to continue my tradition of playing PC horror games. Uh-oh. There we go. Wasn't responding there for a second. Not gonna lie, this one looks pretty cheap, but that's okay. I've heard good things about it, but I don't think I've seen a ton of the game. I recognize people playing it though. There are executive producers like Darkside88. We all know him. I think we kind of have to sit through these credits, which isn't a terrible thing. It's not a terrible thing. Let's see if I can scoot this mic. Not super in frame here. Scoot up. I noticed I was getting kind of an echoey sound when I had my mic pushed far away from me, so it's kind of up in my face tonight, so hopefully to get a better sound quality. There are a ton of graphical options for this game. It starts by default remastered. It's funny to me. Remastered. See, these are all the different video styles. A lot of them are terrible. This one says survival horror. So if you go and you see how they just pixelate it? I don't really get that. Because it's clear that, look, you can even see the pixels kind of breaking when you start to move. It's clear that that's not how it was designed. Take your tablet? No, we're not going to take our tablet. Why would we take our tablet? Anyways, I'm going to put it back to remastered. And it didn't originally start on tank controls, but the other control scheme was really odd. They call it modern controls, but it was all over the place. Of course, I am playing on a controller too. That might be part of it. Hello. How you doing? You shouldn't go. Okay. Good talk. I don't know where I'm... Oh, there we go. Attention all, attention all. This is the estate. Helen, if you've already taken your tablet, please report to the dining hall. We prepared a new task for you. The letter on the table will have further directions. Remember, good girls take their medicine. Good girls do their chores. Good girls go home. That is all, ladies. So we're supposed to take our tablet. So I guess I'll go ahead and do it then, because I want to be a good girl. Take my tablet. Gulp. Alright, we took our tablet. Now, who this? Hello. They picked you, Helen. I can't wait to go home myself. Sweet, I'm going home, y'all. Hi. I hope I'm next. Me too. The game isn't super duper clear about what you're supposed to do, but I kind of figured out at least the first part of this game while I was doing the sound test. So, isn't that weird? It's just, you hear that, like the weird sound when the camera switches angles? I think it's like, has something to do with the piano that's playing. I don't know, it's really weird to me. This is interesting. So when I played this earlier to test the sound, the layout was completely different. I think this game might be randomly generated, so I do not know what to do anymore. But that's okay, we'll explore. A letter, read it. A letter addressed to Martin M. Tatum. That sound you were hearing, the one at night in your dreams, that one that's been ringing in your head since our days in the trenches, it never went away, did it? Mine either. Martin, it's starting to make sense. There's been this heat. I felt all the way in Scottsdale. It's been burning in me for months, filling my head with dreams, beautiful dreams. They've been telling me where to go. Sure, I was worried, I was crazy. But I've met others along the way. We've all seen it, all felt it. It's not some made-up illness. I can't read tonight, oh my god. It's not some made-up illness they've given to us. It's something real. This beautiful machine, it opens doors. I've seen it in my dreams, and I think I need to find it. I think it's where we're headed. This is something so much larger than I thought, Martin, than I could ever dream. If your dreams have been speaking to you as well, then you owe it to yourself. Come to the address marked on this envelope. It's some manner that I've seen the eyes open above. Okay. Come with us. It's going to be so beautiful. Sincerely, Lieutenant Grayson Dobbs. Okay. It's going to be beautiful, you guys. Love it. It's probably a bedroom, but also it's locked. Okay. Oh yeah, shit's locked is definitely going to be the theme tonight. Door to the balcony. Also locked. Is it because I'm on drugs that the music distorts like that? Because it's just like... So much drugs. I need to remember to turn the volume on my headset down a little bit, though. Because, like, I apologize for this in advance. I tried to mix this sound as good as I can. You probably think, well, it doesn't sound very loud at all. The jump scares in this game shoot the volume way up. And I have not found a way to fix that, so be prepared. Like I said, I adjusted the volume so that way that spike in the game volume wouldn't hurt anybody's ears, but it's going to be noticeable. Of course, I say that. We may not even run into a jump scare tonight. Who knows? I know next to nothing about this game, other than that it is a horror game, I have been told. Helen, though your time here has been short, it is still important that you can be determined as reliable. We would like you to begin tending the front garden of the estate. Twice a day, you will need to feed and water the flower bed, as well as maintain the hedges. We are willing to trust this task to you, as you've been very regular in taking your medicine, where some of the girls are somewhat unreliable. You can't expect your parents to want you back if you're unreliable, can you? To dissuade the others from running about outside, we have hidden the key beneath the downstairs piano. Please return it when you're done each day, and be sure to let none of the other girls see you. You're a good girl, Helen. Okay, I gotta find downstairs piano. That's kind of similar to what I did in my initial test. I found a piano and then I moved it and found a key underneath. And it actually did let me outside. That's about as far as I got. If it's a downstairs piano, though, we gotta look around. Okay, this room actually looks familiar. I feel like the piano was down this way. Again, unless some of the rooms are different. It already started off different. Okay. So, like, right there, those are the front doors. I'm gonna try... I think the piano's in this room. See how it cuts off when we get close? That's odd. Why is it randomly generated just a little bit? Because all of this is pretty much the same from what I've seen before. Here's another note. Let's read that one. November 11th, 1918. Edward at last returned home from the Great War. I give thanks to the Lord for his safe return from Germany. To think that just days before he was ripped from me to be a doctor in the war, we were married. He's returning to his job at Queen Mary's Hospital in London. London.
What a dreadful drive it's been back and forth, day in and day out, and with the epidemic that's been plaguing the countryside. Well, I worry for his health. God willing, he'll be all right as he helps us poor souls.
Perfect. February 27th, 1919. My husband hasn't been the same since he went back to work. For weeks, he's been spending more time in the basement than the rest of the house. He doesn't even come to bed most nights. I sometimes find him asleep down there, in his lab, asleep on his desk. And during the day, no less. I asked him if he himself should visit hospital for checkup, but he brushed it off, saying how he's a doctor, and how he knows better than me. I can't help but fret, though. He barely touches the meals Maria makes him. He used to love her cooking so very much. I fear she and the rest of the hired help are worried as well. March 4th, 1919. If the world is to know anything of me from this journal, let it be that I have always been an understanding wife. The love I've felt for Edward in all our years together has never waned, not in the loneliness and uncertainty of the war, and not in the new growing void between us, this void of obsession. As many fears as I've had, I've always put the rational aside when I heard him assure us that these experiments were necessary, and that they were going to repair what faith his colleagues once had in his ideas, perhaps even save the lives of so many more that still suffer the horrible affliction. Spectacular a thought as that may be, his words were all I had during the war, and they're all I have now. The faith his promises provide me, however, is becoming too worn to be of any new comfort. Though it was far against his will, I've been privy to the growing scope of his work for a while now. What started off as the same treatments and experiments that I've followed him through for years has become something else entirely. Large, horrible structures have been his focus for some time now. They look as mechanical as any transport I've seen, but their shapes are much more ornate. The iron that holds their frames has been carved so deliberately with hellish shapes. Though they resemble something, I am beyond being able to describe exactly what. To call these metal shells sinister would be admitting I even understand what they are and what they're supposed to accomplish. This is far from any medicine that I've known him to practice, but he continues with his cold, affirming responses. His distance only seems to widen from his work and from the sciences that he swears by. But I can only sit as idle as I can, swearing some hope that his plans are going as he says. It is hard to ignore the things I'm hearing in the night, the murmurs of the help as they come to me for some kind of assurance, expecting that I know my husband's actions half as well as a good wife should. I have nothing for them but the promises that he gives me. He's a doctor. He knows what he's doing. Nothing I say to them can be said in confidence anymore. I may be an understanding wife, but there are limits to even my understanding. Okay. Anyways, here's piano. Would you like to move this old piano? I would. Moving the piano noises. And I'll pick up this old key. Yoink. Got it. Gotta love these Resident Evil loading sequences. Good times. Alright. So now we have the key to get out, according to the notes we read. Here's the front door. And that should be the end of the game. Alright, we did it. Congratulations. Now, luckily, I was expecting that jump scare. If I wasn't, I'd be like, "Wah!" Because it's kind of what happened to me the first time. Alright, so here we are in the room again. It's day 2. Attention all, this is the estate. Betty, if you've already taken your tablet, please report to the dining hall. We've prepared a new task for you. The letter on the table will have further directions. Remember, good girls take their medicine. Good girls do their chores. Good girls go home. That is all, ladies. So, how many times should we follow the instructions and take our medicine? When do we stop taking our medicine? What do you remember about your parents? Helen didn't make it far. Don't believe what they're telling you. Uh-oh. What happened to Helen? Why do I kind of look like her, though? Am I not Helen? Who am I? Did you hear those sounds? It was pretty weird. Wait, did you hear those? Oh, hold on. Last night. Okay. Weird sounds last night, guys. Alright. Let's try to leave without taking on the pills and see if that's even possible. We can totally leave without taking our pills. Well, we can open the door. Okay. So I didn't take my pills this time, but maybe we can find instructions. Did they say that the instructions were downstairs? They're probably downstairs. The room's kind of shaped the same way now. That's interesting. So maybe... You know what? Maybe it's not procedurally generated. Maybe I'm just remembering the layout of the house wrong. That could be it. Because I'm starting to remember that staircase the way it was. What's through here, though? I wonder if this is locked or not. Okay, this isn't locked. If I recognize this room, then I think maybe it's not procedurally generated. We'll see. You know what? I do recognize this room. Yep, there's the note. Oh, it's raining on the inside, too, a little bit. Alright, let's read this for letter. Betty. Early this morning, a package arrived for you from an unconfirmed courier. The manor cannot be expected to assume responsibility for such a delivery, but, as a courtesy, we are informing you to retrieve it. Please do this immediately, lest something happen to your delivery. That would be a terrible shame, especially if it were from your mother. Okay. Dusty vase. That's not useful to me. Alright. So, I'm assuming, again, the deliveries... Man, the hitbox for opening that door is a lot smaller than you think it would be. Yeah, I'm assuming that the delivery would be at the front door, so we just need to go to the front door again, right? You would think. Guess we'll see. We got another note right here. Check that out. Oop, oop, oop. There are a great many things that I've been able to overlook in my role as lady of the house. The awful sounds, the confusing orders my husband has given the help, the smells. Oh, the unholy smells. None of this is terribly unfamiliar to his work, though the extremes to which he is willing to push my familiarity with medicine as the reasoning is starting to make me think he himself is losing touch with reality. What I haven't been able to ignore is the heat. Many nights I've laid awake. Oh, I'm just checking something real quick. Oh, I'm just going to scoot this over because I think I'm landing out of the camera. All right, many nights I've laid awake in my empty bed, simply watching the window as this terrible heat overtakes my body. Not a heat that can be felt in the air, but something quite more intense. Almost like a fever, but not quite, as it doesn't radiate from me, merely finds its nest in my body, burning for hours on end. Nothing I do seems to fight off this sensation. No medication I can find from Edward's records, no salve or application. I've taken to simply shedding my sleepwear and staring out into the night, hoping it passes. As much as I want to believe this is merely my mind deceiving my body, the determinate nature of this illness coincides far too closely with the continuation of Edward's perverse sciences, if they even are to be considered sciences anymore. The longer I permit him to continue his work, the further away his is drawn into it. That's a weird way they say that. And I have no proper recourse. This is our life, and I'm as responsible as he is at this point, and I've come to understand that whatever he's come to study, whatever this illness is, it certainly isn't what he's once fought to cure. It's taking its toll on his body as well as mine, and I fear our housekeepers are starting to feel the similar dredge, be it this illness or something akin to dread. Beyond that, the night sky has such a terrible glow as of late. Where I am a more superstitious woman, I may perceive this as some kind of omen of ill fate, but I am as married to the rational world as I was when I met Edward. Still, a greater part of me wishes he were here during these horrid nights. He used to be able to comfort me. We would be able to see this terrible glow and talk it away as something beautiful. Maybe that beauty is gone. Maybe my husband is gone. Oh, no, that's sad, lady. That's pretty sad. You got a situation with your husband and experiments. Okay, so if we try to leave, are we going to just get attacked by jump scare lady again? Oh, no. We actually got outside this time. Cool. Oh, and I accidentally hit the open the door button. Awesome. Just gonna... There we go. Alright. So we're looking for a package on the porch. I gotta be honest, I didn't see one right away. So, I'll have to keep looking here. I can get through this gate. Maybe. Some music kicking on, okay. Do not know what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like this mic is now in a... I can't see. There we go. I was thinking about getting one of those mic stand things that like put the mic like overhead or whatever. So that way you don't have to worry about bumping it because it's on a desk. I should probably invest in one of those. I'll bet. One of these days I will. Okay, I didn't see anything in this area, so guess we're going back. Do we have like a inventory? Betty is fine. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Betty, you're so fine. You're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Betty. Hey, Betty. I guess that means there's a possibility your status could not be fine, which means you might get attacked. That's not great. Hello? Oh, are there stairs right here? Can't tell. No, it's like a garden. Okay, yeah. From that angle, I was like, stairs? Let's try going this way, see if there's anything over here. There's a door over here. It's locked. This seems to go under the house. Okay. With a spooky, spooky basement. Alright, I have seen nothing. Let me try to run around. Maybe there's other parts of the porch I can access. Excuse me. Sofa, have you seen my package? It was delivered. Delivered. I don't know how they got it on the porch because everything is so locked off, but that's what I was told. Is that it was delivered. Oh, I went back through the door. Might as well. Doesn't seem to be anything outside. Alright. I didn't see a package, so I'll just try the other doors, I guess. This one's still locked? Okay. These doors on either side are typically locked. That one's locked. Locked. This one's still open. It's a piano room. Alright. Piano's already moved. Maybe the reason why I can't find anything is because I didn't take my pill and I kind of have to. It's possible. Let's go back and take our pill. What's this? A painting was here. It's been ripped down. Okay. Like there was something shining there for a second. Like it was trying to track me to it. Oh, that's the same thing. Paintings have been ripped down. That's locked. Yeah, that's the room where we read the note. So no reason to have to go back in there. Go back upstairs, I think. Whoops. Explore around before I go back into our room. See if there's anything else. There's a door on the end here. Okay, yeah. I've been in that before. Okay. Alright, we've officially explored everything that we could explore, so I think it's time to take our pill like a good little girl. Good little girls get to go home. Wait, what? I'm not allowed back in, but I didn't take my pill. Okay, well. Now I don't know what to do. I'm lost. This is the only room I didn't check again since I went outside. I'm going to hop back in just for a quick second and see what's what. You would think because they have an angle like this that this would be an important area. It isn't. The angles don't seem to kind of have any coherent direction other than, remember how horror games with tank controls had angles? Camera angles that featured areas of the house? That was random, right? No, it wasn't. There's a very specific reason why a camera would change. It's supposed to be very intense, especially zoomed in like that. It means that there's something to interact with there. At least that's the language it's supposed to have. Okay, we're a half hour in with a bad jump scare that didn't work on me the second time. This is not great. I'm gonna go yell at whoever recommended this to me. Alright, let's try going back outside. No knocks, so that means no scary lady? Okay. I'm just going to keep jamming on the investigate button. Not when I get super close to the door, of course, but... Investigate, investigate, investigate the area. That's a dusty couch. Oh, yeah. Alright. Just investigate. So good. Pressing the investigation button wherever we go. Check these benches. What does it say? It's an old bench covered in moss. Is this too an old bench covered in moss? Okay. I'm gonna be real mad if I look back at the tape and I miss something completely obvious in this area here. I mean, this is where the music changed. You figured there'd be something popping off, but I didn't see anything except for old benches covered in moss. And this one place that you can go to, but that does not have a camera angle. So I almost couldn't get out because I couldn't see which direction I was facing. A lot of these camera angle changes are not very cohesive. Like that one turns you all around. Like we came from that upper left door. I know that, but at first you get disoriented. Like where was I before? Like these just have no rhyme or reason. It doesn't look like there's a way up there to the balcony, as far as I can tell. Okay, again, we're off camera, so we're gonna have to... Oh, and it just flipped on us. Man, I have no idea what to do. This is kind of lame. Like, I wonder if it's the game having, like, a scripting error, where, like, a sequence was supposed to trigger, but it didn't. I don't know. Oh, wait, here we go. Nope, I just completely missed this angle. There is a whole-ass hedge maze. Kind of emblematic of the amount of jank that this game has, that my go-to was like, is it the game? No, it's just me. Okay, can't walk that way even though it looks like I should be able to. These angles are going to get me lost, which is probably the point. Here we go. What we got? Package? A wet note. We have all seen the eyes, have we not? We have all felt the heat that powered us here. There is only the one feeling we have all shared, and now we must wait. The wait may be hard. It may be unforgiving. But we must wait. The dreams continue to speak through us. Excuse me. We have seen the doors open, the eye that follows us from the parted clouds, showing us the path to our salvation, the engine that will free us from the binds of the false prophets and bring our Savior to us. We must wait. As the doctor makes our dreams the reality we know they are, we must wait. The rest is missing. And I'm going to cough real quick, Patron. I do not want to cough in people's ears if I can help it. My throat's a little scritchy. I'm not exactly sure why my throat is scritchy, but it is. I got a frog in my throat. I literally can't see which way I'm turning. Oh my god. Okay, there I am. There we go. Okay. I'm getting lost in this maze, yo. Looks like I'm along the outside of it. Oh, I know this angle. Okay. I think we come full circle around part of the maze. Yep. Okay, there's a note I found. It's going to be a circular fountain. I went that way first. Let's try going this way. Okay, there's that area again. We reached it from the other angle. Let's go this way instead. Go left here. Go outwards. Am I just running in a circle now? I think I am. Yeah, okay. Is that like a legit inescapable circle? Probably. Which means the way up may not be the way at all. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's head back. Try this way. Oh, that's not a way. Oh, well. Okay, let me... I don't think this is going to work, but let me try something by going back through here. Oh, that's weird. Did I... Oh, I can't see myself again. This maze sucks. It is not great. Alright, I'm gonna try to run straight forward. Nope. Okay. God, that angle is the worst. Okay, so I kind of have to go up. I thought I went right first, though. It's weird. Alright, let's try going left along the perimeter. I'm just gonna do like a maze perimeter run. Okay, so there's that. Now let's keep going down straight after. No, I guess I can't do that. Okay, and that's okay. Let's try. Okay, now these camera angles really are like confusing me. Yeah, I am so confused by the way that it's one thing to like do a maze, but it's like quite another to then also make these camera angles like make no sense when they change. Okay. Can I go this way at all? Come on, man. Alright. Let me go down towards the end here and then pop a left. Man, I'm trying to figure out a way to navigate this maze. I think I might be on a different side now. Oh, here we go. Finally. Okay. It's a package. Carry it back inside? Sure. I didn't take the pills, though. Oh my god, now I gotta get back. I think I can get back, though. I think I kind of... A little bit, my brain kind of... Oh, no. What happened? The rain is stopping. Oh. Okay. I was like, oh no, cutscene time. Speaking of which, my headphones are like loud again. What the heck? That's the thing I don't want. Because of loud, the volume shoots straight up. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Uh-oh. Why did it make a spooky sound? What's with the spooky sounds? Get back to the package. Get back with that package to the house, girl. Something's... Oh, this is a different angle. Oh. They're not letting me out of here, are they? I see. Okay. We're a little bit in trouble. Okay. Alright, let me try and see if this way has opened now. Yeah, this way has opened. Okay. Let me try going this way. Uh-oh. Please. Please and thank you. So the maze actually changed. That's not great. I'm gonna admit, that's... Okay. I can't... Okay. Also, where these borders are, like, shown, it looks... Okay. Alright. What the... New place here? Had to sneeze. I'm very confused. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. There's the monster in the hedge maze. Day 3. Okay. Now I am bald girl. You know what? That's okay. Let's be a good girl and take our medicine. Not that it really matters, it seems like. Attention all, this is the estate. Dorothy, if you've already taken your tablet, please report to the dining hall. We've prepared a new task for you. The letter on the table will have further directions. Remember, good girls take their medicine, good girls do their chores, good girls go home. That is all, ladies. Is there anybody left? Hello, lady. It's just you and me. We're the last two, I get. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Go find my instructions. I'll let you know how it goes. I wonder if I could beat this game tonight. I probably could if I didn't spend, I don't know, like a half hour in the hedge maze. Alright. Oh, I should probably turn around and go this way. This game was made with a lot of free Unity assets. Do. Not to say that's necessarily a bad thing. It's different. I don't know if I like it. Kind of feel like it's just relying on really loud sounds and cheap jump scares, but, you know. To each his own. Where's my instrucciones? There they are. Ooh, and I got a key this time. Right off the bat. Let's read the instructions. Dorothy, we have begun entering the later year, and as such our daylight hours are getting shorter. We'll be entrusting you to light all the manor's candles before nightfall, as well as snuffing them out in the morning. This is a large responsibility, but we trust that you are more than capable of it. We all must do our part here. You're such a responsible young lady, Dorothy. Surely your family will be glad to have you home. Okay. There are monstars. Does anybody know about these monstars? Okay, so I have keys. Maybe to get to candles? I don't know. We gotta think about some doors that were locked. There's the door upstairs, the upstairs bedroom that was locked. So we'll want to try that. And there's other stuff. You've unlocked it. No, it's this one. Not to say that the keys I have couldn't unlock more than one door, but I don't know. I have a hunch it was just this door that we were meant to unlock. Ooh, it's a kitchen. Ooh, sheesh. A box of matches. I will take those matches, and I will light candles. Yep. Look at that. Getting it done, guys. Getting it done. Let's go. Like sniffly too. Am I coming down with something? God, I hope not. Whooshish. A wet box. The contents have been removed. There's a lot of goo around the box. There was a sound. I unlocked it. Oh, okay, I do got these master keys, y'all. Let me go light this candle real quick. I wonder if like I'm racing against an actual clock. Like I really do need to like hit all these candles before I don't know, before something happens. We'll see. Please don't come and jump out and scare me, but I know you're gonna do it because this game don't care. Alright. Let's try this door. That one's still locked. We'll try the piano room. At least we're getting a good layout of the house. I kind of know where everything is. A little bit. Were these candles here before, by the way? I don't remember seeing them. I wasn't looking for him before, though, so... Okay. Ooh, it's getting dark, let me tell you. What's interesting is we have these light fixtures everywhere, and they're high up enough to presume that we have electricity in the house. So why are we lighting candles? Why not just flick on the lights? Something walking around. Okay. So now we gotta go upstairs, which, considering what we just saw, not great. Not a big fan of that, but... Uh-oh. Okay. Every time they, like, wiggle the door handles like that, I'm like, are they gonna do another door opening jump scare? Because my heart can't take it. Alright. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, hold on a second. Is there a candle over here, though? No? Okay. Are my legs bloody? Or is she just wearing stockings? Like I said, I don't know if I'm running, like, against a invisible clock, so I'm trying to get stuff lit. What's this say? A wet note. And the Lord saith unto me, go out into the masses and preach my word, for the kingdom of heaven is but a lie. Indeed, 'tis a lie, a lie. The God of our forefathers is dead, and in his place we will awaken our new Lord, our better Lord. From below we will arise, and take the smoldering world of man. My brothers and sisters, our salvation lies in Dr. Edward Sullivan, prophet of the new word. For our lives we do owe him. See the crazy doctor doing rituals and things, bringing the heat, giving his wife the hot flashes. No one's really popped in tonight. I'm thinking this game doesn't have as much of a following as the Kumakura games. It does give a bit of variety, though. Variety is makes life spicy, let me tell you. Oh, wait. We don't need to go this way. This is where the kitchen is, isn't it? We've come full circle. At least I think. Yeah, let me turn back around here. Oh, I think I saw a door in the corner, though. I'll come back. I'll make a mental note in that, of that and come back to it later. This is where we got our instructions. Let's check the room with the instructions to see if there's a candle in there we gotta light. No, and no. Okay. I didn't think there would be, but I thought it'd be worth checking just in case while we're down here. So there's a balcony room upstairs, and then there's probably a bedroom, but it's locked. I'm thinking that's where we gotta go. That's probably where Sinead O'Connor here will end up having a bad day. Yeah, her legs look like they're covered. Wait, no, I think those are stockings. I can see a design. Okay. It's kind of weird, to be honest, but whatever. Again, lipped assets, free assets, so good. So somebody was walking around up here. I can see the light from below where I lit stuff. You've unlocked it. Please don't attack me. Excuse me. Okay. We got stuff. Let me go ahead and light the candle. Oh god. A journal. Weird thing in the way. October 1st, 1919. crowd of strange men and women have been congregated outside the mansion for days. There must be at least 20 or more of them. They all have almost glassy eyes and the palest skin. They don't seem to eat nor drink, nor do they react to the bitter winds outside. They stand about, shuffling here or there. Sometimes they sit, sometimes they sleep, but mostly they just stand, trying to look inside the windows or knock on the door. Bartholomew and William have already quit because of it. I can't pretend to blame them. I've asked them what they want, and they just tell me they want to see Edward. Why do these people want to see my husband? He won't even see me, let alone strangers. I've only seen him once since August. He was moving boxes through the back door of the manor. He yelled at me to get away, and I did as he said. I'm afraid. I've nowhere to go. My God, I heard gunshots, not from outside, from the basement. 6 shots, and agitated yelling from my husband. I and the servants, brave enough to venture out of their rooms, rushed to the basement door and called for him. There was a terrible banging at the door, then 4 more shots. I heard something fall down the stairs before my husband screamed at us to get away. He almost sounded scared, or worse, relieved. I can't just keep pretending that there's something I can salvage from this. Whatever he's doing is only growing in scale, and that horrible hum from his damned machine is merely the chorus to the tragedy that I now call our life. God, Edward, please. Maybe what I knew of my husband and his work was always a lie. I want to believe that something changed in him, perhaps during the war, perhaps in his need to find an end to this plague, as we understood it. We used to speak of all kinds of things for our future, and maybe it was simple, perhaps even idealized, but they were a dream that we could both see so clearly. I can't seem to see that dream anymore. That world is buried beneath nothing but the agony I felt when I last saw his cold, dead eyes. Eyes not far removed from the gangs of shambling lunatics that gather at our doors at all hours. Perhaps there is a new illness that I nor any of our help has heard of. It's not as if I had the opportunity to leave this prison in so long. The whole world could be entrenched in another great war for us all, as far as I can know. A prison. That's how far from those dreams of the future I've gone. The home that we were to grow together has become nothing more than a prison that I live a waking nightmare in. Perhaps that waking nightmare is preferable to the ones I see at night, on the rare occasions the heat doesn't return, shaking every fiber awake. There is no doubt in my mind that he can no longer see the future we once spoke so wistfully of. I doubt he can see much of anything anymore, nothing beyond that hellish engine he's brought into our home. At first I'd been able to ignore the abominable sins that my husband has brought into our home, but with each night there are new terrible sounds. Some mechanical, some horribly human, all completely unnatural. I am no doctor, nor shall I ever hope to become one, but the godless acts Edward has begun participating in, and the droves of mumbling madmen that now gather at our yard, in some kind of perverse congregation, tell me that there is no longer a hope in my heart that my husband is any more of a man of science. If there were such a hope, it died with whatever abominations he has taken to shooting in the dead of night. I no longer know if I fear my husband, but I am certain that I fear whatever the thing that has replaced him is. Edward has allowed himself to be taken to hell, and I will doubtlessly be forced to follow. Aw, you poor lady. That's not great. Well, sheesh. A first aid kit. Heal yourself? Do I need to? I feel fine. Okay. I might be taking some damage soon. It's not great. Not great. Alright, I don't know if there's any other places to go. I could try to leave. We'll see what's outside, since I heard it banging. And when the music just loops, like it doesn't really stop, it just loops. And then I'm like, oh, something gonna happen? But no, it just ran out. Okay, there was this door over here. I don't know if this is gonna open or not, but no, it's still locked. I figured it would be. What need would we have to get to a balcony? And I'm assuming if I try to go back into my room, it's going to be locked, just like last time. But let's try it real quick, just in case. It's locked. Not allowed back in. Can't come back in. Sorry. Alright. Oh, okay. Stuff's happening. Oh. Oh no! Oh. It's that Monstar again. He looks like not as tall. He looked huge before. She's probably fine. Uh-oh. Oh, now I got a flashlight? Okay. Good girls take their pills. Take your tablet. I'll put this one with the others. Oh, nice. The lockpick is under my pillow. This one's like, nah, I ain't going out like everybody else. Let's see. Take the lockpick. Alright. No message to me from the intercom? Okay. Oh, wow, I got shotgun? I'll take that. Or rifle. Read the letter. I left the rifle like we talked about. You have to kill it tonight. The door to the laboratory is under the porch. Okay. We know where the door is. How do you... Okay. Okay. Good luck to me. I could try to practice shooting. There we go. Well, we know how to shoot. Perfect. I wish somebody would... Actually, we don't need to go this way. Do I have a quick turn? I don't think I do. Alright, let's go shoot that thing for killing our friends. What a butt. But what got the first lady? Because she just saw like a human face. Oh no. Can you examine it? The chandelier is fallen. But that's it, huh? Okay. Well, alright. So we need to go outside. We know which way that is. Go this way. We're getting towards the end of the episode, but I'm going to go ahead and definitely finish this segment with her. She's the last character anyway, so I'm thinking this is probably the end of the game. Oh. Alright. It's unlocked now. Interesting. She said now, as if she had been here before. We got shared memories. Okay, let's try going in here. Okay. Wishish. Just a opulent sconce. Just a skeleton man with a cross. Let's go up to him. Say hi. A realistic statue. So realistic. Go this way, I guess. A hanging chain. You gotta love descriptions of things that you can clearly see yourself. Like a realistic statue, okay, you're having the character confirm what it is. But a hanging chain, really? That's the description. Like I can clearly see it's a hanging chain. Okay. Oh, it's the end of the world. I feel fine. So this is where Get Out happens, huh? Oh no, what's over here? Oh, loud. Lots of bodies. I'm gonna go past you. Please, thank you. Wishish. Activate it? Sure. Okay, now what? Oh. Well, it's activated, whatever that means. Lots of bodies down here. That's not great. So my goal is to go out here and shoot the monster. Just gotta wait for him to show up, I guess. It's locked. Okay. There was another door back by that quote-unquote realistic-looking statue. So I guess we'll go there. There we go. Or not door, just a hallway. And then a door. Alright. Also locked. What happened to my lockpicks, y'all? Come on. I should be able to get in there. Okay. A portrait of a man. Is it the doctor? What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. It's a safe we can't open. It's a bust of a man. It looks terrible. He must be obsessed with himself. Yeah. He lived all the way up to 1851. Good for him. Made a bust of himself while he was alive somehow. A letter. I've been told that the war has affected many men in interesting and terrifying ways, and perhaps I'm less exceptional than I may have assumed. Sleep comes in small, unaccomplished sessions, leaving me all the more strained in my daily life, though I fear that my exhaustion is far from the main reason for my disconnection and lack of focus. My practice suffers. My research has all but flattened into nothing, and I may truly have nothing to show for it. For all the fears I've had that my life would end in those trenches, I feared all the more that Juliet and I would never be able to find the solace we once had together. Through all the frozen nights and the terrifying days, filled with the blood and viscera of my countrymen, it was really the only thing that gave me hope that this would all amount to something. And what of that motivation? Completely squandered, proven to be as fleeting as my own fidelity. I returned from the horrors I witnessed only to feel nothing in the home I left, and comfort in the arms of but a girl in my manners employ. Oh, he cheated on his wife. Oh no. I can't even begin to hold this weakness against Maria, and much less Juliet. But ever since I returned, there's been something in me, something that wasn't there before. That newfound mental peculiarity may very well be responsible. As my sanity first started to prove unreliable as I began to recognize the faces of the men that were held together under my knife, and the will of God during those horrible days, some men I'd met on the long voyages to the fronts, some I knew more personally. Once I'd spent well past 4 hours working on the shredded chest of a young man caught in the blast range of artillery. The operations had felt so mundane that it wasn't until I was sure we'd lost the young man that I recognized him to be my cousin, Garrett. I don't think I had a single tear left for him when they shipped him back here, to the family burial grounds beneath my very feet. Why could I not shed a tear in the realization that I lost a childhood playmate, a family member, a true friend? Maybe that was all I needed before I felt the weight of the war pressing down on me and the dreams began. There was no subtlety in the onset of these visions that came as hard and heavy as one could expect of a fever, but they seemed much different, much more visceral. All I could hear were voices that guided me towards something that would need to be done to save all of us. A grand solution that would save the lives of every creature. These sprawling growths of belief started to seep into my waking moments, and they've drawn back with me to my home. I want to lose this, but I feel the voices are only stronger here. They've driven my madness to places I cannot stand to see myself go. They've drawn me to take the body of a young woman, to betray the only future I wanted, with the only woman I wanted it with. God help me, Juliet. Please forgive me one day. I need to find something to satisfy these voices. I need to return to my studies and save whoever it is that must be saved. I need to sleep. This long, and I can still barely look my beloved in her face. I draw away from her every time I need her most, as I know I do not deserve her. Maria continues to concern herself with me at every turn, and as much as I do care for the girl, I fear she must not understand my true feelings for our deed. So I hide now in the laboratory I've made of our old cellar. For all the sniveling and self-loathing I've done in my self-appointed isolation, I've begun to work especially hard on this newly spreading disease from the southern of Spain. It's create a key focus on my work. Okay? throughout the days, maybe even giving my dreams something to focus on. Perhaps this is the cure and salvation my weary mind needs. Maybe this is how I'll save us all. My research has been progressing as slow as one could imagine it would be for such a new field of study, but perhaps this is where my old dreams may be trying to aid me once more. It seems strange, perhaps, to give any credence to my own delusions, even if I simply try to excuse these actions as feeding a growing hole that my exhaustion has been creating. I think my dreams may actually know something I do not. Upon researching some further notes left by my grandfather, I found what appeared to be a type of blueprint that has come remarkably close to the very structures I've seen in my waking delusions. The rational part of me wants nothing more to place my knowledge of this device as some distant memory of having seen these same blueprints in my medical studies for university. But the honest part of me knows better. My visions are becoming too prophetic for me to believe them the simple soft-headedness of a war-shaken mind. There must be a reason why they've become so much clearer since my return to the manor. I must continue delving into the catacombs below, where the old notes were held. Every indication is telling me the remnants of the machine are somewhere on the grounds, and Grandfather's old journals strongly suggest that he had them crafted for some kind of cure himself. What it truly does, or how it could be expected to work, is far beyond anything in my own field of studies, but if I continue to follow the development of his notes, perhaps it would all work out in the end. The more bizarre and detached my research seems to become, the more clearly I can see the dreams again, and the clearer images they start to make. I see hints of a design, something that seems utterly alien to me, but, at the same time, it has a familiarity to it, like something I've seen in a much deeper, softer memories. Once faded deep into the back of my mind. I just need to listen a bit closer tonight. Maybe I'll hear something clearer. March 1st, 1919, I think I've come to realize what's being asked of me. He figured it out, y'all. Hooray. All right, what am I doing? A shelf with hands. That hand right there is moving. And other body parts. Why is one moving? I don't know. That is weird. Oh, I can turn this one on too. Boom. Something's coming. Oh, cool. I can kill whatever it is, the thingy. It's got a weird, like, head. Oh, am I hiding on our table? Oh, is he leaving now? I have a gun. Why'd I hide? I should just shoot him. Oh, he's got a bag over his head? Okay. That was weird. There was a thingy over here. What's this stuff? A table of brains. It looks like they were being studied. Okay. What's this thingy? Is it just design, I guess? Various science equipment. Nothing useful. For monster hunting anyways, let's go get this guy. Maybe. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe the gun's a red herring and I actually am not going to be able to shoot anything. Realistic statue. Okay, let's try all the doors again. There was a door that was, like, locked, I thought. Was this door locked? No? I don't know. Those notes are kind of long, so I'm just going to go everywhere we can and just see what's what real quick. Okay. I can hear the humming in this room, which means we turn on whatever's here. There was a room at the end of the hall that was locked. Maybe it's unlocked now. Maybe they want you to go into these rooms in sequence. Okay, I'm going to try to go through here. I feel like that monster's going to bust out like, rawr. Okay, it's still locked. Alright. I think over here. No. Okay, no. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Is there anything right here? No. Alright, let's go back and try to interact with the other one to see if it does anything. I think I tried it already when I was here the first time I turned it on, but maybe something's changed now that I turned the other one on. It's like inside the people's heads. Hold on. Let me see if I can activate it from over here. That is so silly. I think it's like shooting through her head, too. Oh, boy. It's got some jank. I mean, so far, though, nothing's really been broken. So, you know, respect. It's more than I could do. Maybe. I never really tried. I don't know what it's like trying to make a game in Unity. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's try to leave. Because nothing else is really happening right now. Maybe turning on those breakers. I don't know what they were. Maybe that does something in the main house. Oh, did I not go through here before? Well, all right now. What else we got? A different door. What does this low-res door sound like? Oh, still rusty. These tiles. Whenever I see checkerboard tiles, it always reminds me of this this guy I used to work with. He was a conspiracy theorist, and he had like a really weird theory about checkerboard tiles. I'll say it after this letter. Okay, 1922. All right. My suspicions we not only confirmed, but completely validated by my final discovery last night. The Zealots were less than happy to come to realize my line of questioning hadn't ceased, even after several more months of my experiments. The hierarchs took to keeping me as content with research material as possible, hopefully to keep me stimulated. Perhaps too much, so to ask my questions while the radiant heat from the engine slowly cooked away my mind and warped my body. It's quite unfortunate for them that these walls are my walls, and that I know where to get anywhere I need to in this manner. This is what led me to finally listening in on one of their perverse sermons. The things these madmen ramble on about would give a man pause, but hardly make him listen far beyond that. I've been far too close to these happenings for far too long to not listen. Though, listen and understand. They spoke of their great God and the machine. They spoke of how it communicates through their dreams, as it had with me, showing them prophetic visions, visions of the future. They speak of the day the machine is finally fed the blood of the last innocent. They speak of the blood-red sky opening to their lords, the convergence of the two worlds, the legions of our fallen that will return to herald in the reconnection of the true world to our own, and the slaughter that will fill every city of man, and that their own bodies will begin ascending into their holy vessels. Everything I've seen, everything I've been seeing has been given a new context, and I realized that I had been betrayed. Every single thing the entity had told me had been a means to complete the bridge, Cain's terrible staircase to his gods. Were I a weaker man, perhaps my mind would have been so gone as to this news meaning nothing to me. But the truth is before my eyes. I will bring the devil to this world if I allow the machine to continue running. The more blood I spill, the closer I get to ending it for all of us. The maniacs seem to have yet to notice how suspicious I've become, which will work to my advantage. It will take no time to disable the devices that power this hellish engine, and perhaps even less time to destroy it. My body may be changing the same as all the others, but my strength is far from gone. If I can truly dismantle the device, then I may have some chance at salvation. I bet that monster is the doctor. This will take some time, but if I am left to my devices as I have been, then I will have the time to tie up the loose ends that may be left in this research and plan for safe passage of my darling Juliet. Oh God, Juliet, my wife, how I have betrayed her. If she still even resides in this hellhole I've created for us, then I must tell her the truth. Seek some kind of forgiveness. Though my acts may have been as evil as any lunatic's, let it never be said that I stopped loving my Juliet. I will save her from this future. I will end this all myself. I just need enough time to put this in motion. Please wait for me, my love. Let me be the man you know I am. To the care of Dr. K.H. Hauser. There's a lot of spelling errors in these. I mean, come on, man. Proofread your stuff. Anyways, checkerboards. So he was like a Illuminati conspiracy theorist, and he said that checkerboards were often in like Mason meeting areas and stuff, and it signaled like passing on to like a different realm or dimension, and then it was like tied to magic or some bullshit. I don't know. I like listening to him talk. I like listening to crazy people talk. I don't know why. Because I mean, it wasn't like he was out of his mind or anything. He just believed in some wacky shit, you know. But other than that, he was otherwise rational. And it was fun to hear his conspiracy theories, as crazy as they were. Months of trials, months of failures, months of that infernal voice pushing itself deeper and deeper into my brain. With each failed test, the being seems to grow more and more impatient, not being able to figure out how to communicate its help to me, wanting a chance to get its hands on something uniquely corporeal. The long-dried and mangled corpses of my ancestors produced very little in the way of true results, the bodies attempting to move, moaning, cracking. At first I thought the enfeebled material was the reason why the being could not occupy them for very long, but as we moved further into the more presently dead, the results did not seem any more promising. It can't seem to focus on any one corpse long enough to keep a sustained connection, much less apply anything that resembles communication skills. And before too long, it's as if the body simply loses connection, trying to scream in agony before its flesh, or lack thereof, folds down into another broken pile. In my desperation, I even turned to Cousin Garrett. Everything about the boy looked withered by all the time in his dark decay. There was a moment that I couldn't even see the surgical scars that I had left him with. It was almost cathartic in a way. That catharsis was truly ruined, however, when I brought him within range of the machine. Like all the others, it took mere moments before he started moving. Unlike the others, he refused to stop moving. Garrett's convulsions slowed after mere moments before he began to rise. Sitting up for a brief moment, it's almost as if I had my cousin back. The illusion was quickly shattered when the shrieking began. Not uncommon for any of these attempts, but something about it was so much closer to a human, yet so much further away. Then, to all of my surprise, the creature that was Garrett began shambling upward, moving towards the stairs. I was as excited as I was terrified. There was something here that I had not expected, something much more. In my disbelief, I'd ignore his movement ever closer to the exit of the basement. Soon he was pulling at the door, attempting to find his way to the world above. I didn't know what to do, as he began to amaz against smash. That's a weird misspelling. He began to smash against the heavy wooden barrier. It was almost no time before his howls began again. I knew it was a matter of time before the rest of the manor would be alerted to the beast. I did my best, in my panic, to turn them away, but I had no means of removing the creature, its strength somehow greater than anything the withering body should have been able to produce. In my desperation, I took the only things I could think of that may be able to stop him, my old service pistol. This is kind of his point of view from the story Juliet told earlier. It took more shots than any man ever could to finally put it down. No more twisting it into a discarded flesh, no more crumpling into the same old set of dried skin and bone. This corpse returned to being a corpse. I had to let Garrett down to his rest yet again. This will all be worth it in the end. It has to be. December 1st, my research has started to stagnate. The resources are drying out, as is my patience for these repeated failures on the same decrepit meat that I have been forced to abide with. The voices have gotten clearer than ever, trying to guide me in a particular direction that I've been managing to fight off for so long. Why are the sins I've filled my life with the last few years not enough for this being? Why does it think that the corpses and parts that I have been forced to work with manipulate aren't good enough. The failures to keep a host alive long enough is more than obvious now, and I fear I have no other option but to give in to its alluring promise to finally end this expansion. I will need a living host to continue this work. Perhaps at one point this may have shocked me to the point that I would leave this mad research behind. This mad research, I think they wanted to say, behind. But perhaps it knew that and kept this knowledge from me. Gee, dude, those misspellings are getting really bad now. Kept this knowledge from me just long enough to hope my drive would get me past such a moral hard block. Perhaps me knowing this has given me a sort of split that I can escape to in my reasoning. But every time I'm forced to look at that painting of the bastard Cain sitting in his lab, staring down at me as if he always knew I'd never succeed his work, I feel just that little bit of pride push me past the barrier that would hold my dream to the realms of morality, thankfully. The being has provided me something more than adequate to satiate this hunger. For the better part of the last year, I've heard from the staff, and what little I do hear of them, that strange groups of men have been congregating and asking to see me. My work has been far too important to spare them this time, but thanks to this recent break in my research, having been held up for some time, I was able to speak with the ringleader of this growing army of confused zealots, and in this have learned of their reasons for being here. They know of the being, and they need my help to contact him. They treat me as if I'm some kind of foretold prophet, which is a position, however laughable, that gives me a level of control over this bizarre situation. When I suggested what I may need to the head zealot, he seemed almost pleased to offer me exactly what I was asking for: a short, steady supply of living subjects to continue using as catalysts for the research. Perhaps this will do as little good as it always has, but I believe that all of my questions will soon have answers. We've been using the hidden entrances to accommodate as many of these subjects as possible for any number of tests. The young, the old, the strong, the infirm, all the subjects only have one thing in common, and that is that they are far more willing to do whatever it may take to see this being into our world. I can't be certain how much of this being's words I can actually take to heart, but I know that this may be all I have left of my research. Perhaps the answer I finally seek is within my grasp. So this is 2 years earlier than his realization that the being is a bad news. But we're getting like more into him more. Oh, another thingy. Activate it. Activating these things. I don't know why, but why not? I'm really just here to shoot monster, but he knows show up, and when he does, I can't move. It's not great. I swear, those notes are so long, I get so disoriented. I'm like, where was I? What was I doing? Which doors have I gone through? I think we're going the right way, though. Oh, maybe. This looks a little familiar. Oh, yeah, okay. There's a cell. Okay. Some crazy catacombs beneath this mansion. What a mansion! So why they call it the glass staircase, though? I wonder. Oh, more of those, a realistic statue. Okay. Are you too? So realistic. Okay. Mo bodies? Of course. It's moving, clearly. Okay. Does it not activate till I get close to it? Why are you naked, girl? Dorothy, are you okay? Oh, that's Dorothy. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Oh. She's still coming at me? Oh, yep. She's coming at me, all right. Oh, God. Oh, geez. Oh, she is angry. All right, luckily her AI is really dumb. It's locked. I might have to kill her. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. And I'm out of bullets. So I did have a finite amount of... Okay, I need to go... Oh, God. I need to go get, like, a first aid thingy. Oh, no. I got caught on the bodies. I think I just died. You died. Wow. That was bad. That was really bad. Okay, I think we're going to call it there. That is The Glass Staircase. This video game is a genuine first-generation copy produced on behalf of and with the approval of Vague Scenario LLC. Yeah, that was a Glass Staircase. Cost me like $6. Got it on... I think you can get it for free, though. I just, I decided to pay the asking price, because why not? People worked on it. Whatever. But yeah, would I recommend it? Yeah. I like the writing, I mean, aside from the fact that it wouldn't spell check it, but I did dig the, I did dig the story and kind of the conceit behind it. So maybe I'll pop it in and try to finish it one day. Who knows? Anyways, hope everybody has a good rest of your weekend. Look forward to the podcast dropping on Sunday as usual. Lots of stuff to talk about this week. We got the Pokemon presentation, the Nintendo Direct, first one in almost 2 years, the State of Play. We got individual news that was dropping, trailers and release dates and games coming to certain consoles. Yeah. We got WandaVision Episode 8, great stuff. So definitely come and check us out. Leave a comment, reach out, subscribe to this and that. Appreciate it. And we'll see everybody on Monday for Persona 5 Strikers. Have a good one. Bye-bye.